Range function is a method in Python which is used to generate a set of numbers. The syntax is give range of n. N may be any number. For example, if n is 10, Python will automatically start generating numbers starting with 0. 0 to n minus 1. So if you give 10, it will generate numbers up to 9. If you give 5, it will generate numbers up to 4 starting with 0. Right? In case you give the starting value also 1 comma 5, range of 1 comma 5 will generate numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, the upper limit number minus 1 will get generated. Now, what if you want to do some skip counting and generate numbers? In that case, give the step value. Range of 1 comma 5 comma 3 will start generating numbers from 1, then 5 minus 1 with a step value of 3. Suppose I give 1 comma 5 comma 3, numbers 1 and 4 will be generated because 1 plus 3 is 4. Suppose I give 1 comma 10 comma 7, then numbers will be 1, 4, 7. Right? So in case I give the upper and lower limit as the same number, no number will get generated. Same way, when you give a bigger number here and a smaller number here, a number will not get generated. But if you want to generate numbers in reverse order, you have to give a negative step value. So range of 5 comma 1 comma minus 1 will generate 5, 4, 3, 2, but 1 will not get generated because automatically every time the step value is stopped one step before. So 10 comma 2 comma minus 2 will generate numbers 10, 8, 6, 4. Okay. Now let us see how to use this range function in a for loop. A for loop is an unconditional loop. So if you want to repeat a set of statements n number of times without any condition, you can use a for loop. Okay. What is the syntax to use a for loop? For a variable, any variable, for x, for a, in range of starting value, stopping value, step value. So for a in range of 1 comma 10 comma 3, print something, print hello, print a. Whatever message or statement you give, that block of statements will get executed. This is one syntax for loop. Another one is for variable in, instead of using a range method, range function, you can give a sequence. What do you mean by sequence? A string or a list or a tuple or a dictionary. So for a in science, this is a string. So every time a will take the value of S, C, I, E, N, C, E and so on. So print a will print one by one. The value, each value in a sequence will be printed. So for a in science will be executed 7 times. How many ever values are there in the string or the list, that many times the loop will get executed. Let us see an example how a range function works. In order to print a range function, I am just printing range of 1 comma 5. Let's see what gets printed. 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to print, I am converting it into list. Same way, when I say 5 comma 1, nothing will get generated. But if you give range of 5 comma 1 comma minus 2, let's see what gets printed. 5, 3. 1 will not get printed. Always it is one step before the upper range. So let us use a for loop now. For I in range of 1 comma 10 comma 4. Print I. So what will get printed? 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So one step before 10. 1, 5, 9. Same thing. Instead of printing I, if I just give I into I and also print a hello message. So whatever statement you give inside the for loop, that will execute 3 times. 1 high, 25 high, 81 high. Every time I is multiplied by itself and getting printed. So this is how you use a for loop. If you look at this, I have not used any condition. There is no if statement. If anything is true, I have to do nothing. So it is an unconditional loop. That's all about using a for loop.